Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Lost Eidolons. Now we're going to go and speak to Clara, because in the previous episode, news of Gilbert's untimely demise was rather sudden and abrupt, and the soldier who delivered it told us that he didn't have all the details, didn't have all the relevant information. Now Gilbert was supposed to be supervising Clara, and she's back with us now so we can question her about it. It would be very easy for Eden to blame Clara, for him to say, Gilbert was with you, he should have been by your side watching you like a hawk. How did he perish and you survive without a scratch on you? I bet you wanted him to die. I bet you didn't even want him there looking after you. And just absolutely hate her. And of course the soldiers are singing the Benarian lullaby to make Balastar's soldiers on the mountain feel homesick. So while it would be very easy to blame Clara, we shouldn't necessarily blame her unduly. Now, she's been in a bit of a hard spot. To start with, she had a very long winning streak, longer even than Eden's. And unlike Eden, she got snobby and, well, just uppity about it. Liked to look down at people, sneer at them, act like she was tougher than them, superior, better in every way, to try and make other people feel bad. She's a bit of a bully, to be honest, at that point. However, after the fall of General Fenice, I've forgotten his first name, Isoro Fenice, and I only remembered that because of the Iroko paint in my beautiful wooden leather paint set that I've been using on some of my miniatures recently from scale 75. So anyway, what I was saying is, she's had a good strong winning streak. Then she was placed in charge of a much larger group, being Eden's army, rather than the smaller mercenary companies she's used to working with. And then she began to feel people weren't taking her experience seriously enough. She would give orders that weren't always fully carried out. She would give warnings that were not heeded, and afterwards, when the things she'd warned people about had almost inevitably happened, they wouldn't exactly come back and apologise to her. So, yeah. And then she got sent off performing a lot of missions on her own, massively overachieving, but obviously each of those victories came at a cost which she was not used to, because previously her track record was never losing a single person. Very, very perfectionist, planning everything down to the smallest detail. And in this case, she hasn't had the luxury of having the time to plan things. She's taken casualties, she's had forces that are just wearing thin, and been unable to... Well, she's been able to carry out the duties that are asked of her, but she's also been feeling just stretched thin, strained, not knowing if she... that certainty that she's always had isn't there. And just the fatigue and exertion of being constantly worn down. She's had a change of heart. So maybe shouting at her and accusing her of wishing Gilbert dead isn't the wisest thing right now. Also, she's like right over there, so yeah. And it would seem that 100%, the 200 prestige doesn't grant us anything extra or special. Let's see how this all plays out then. At least her friend Johanna is there to talk to her again, so that'll be good, right? And we should probably be very careful not even interact with the optional mission until we know we've explored everything in camp. This is quite possibly the last camp we'll have. Or there might be one just at the end before the end credits roll where we can just go say goodbye to people. Right then, you, my lady. Let's talk. And while the pain of Gilbert's death is still fresh in Eden's heart and mind, that doesn't mean we need to take it out on any of his comrades or compatriots.
Well, well. Look who it is.
This isn't going to end well, is it? Whatever we do, it's going to be rough.
It's over for Ballastar now. We've got this mountain completely surrounded. The second he makes a move, we'll know it.
Everything's gone just like you said.
What did I tell you? If you trusted me sooner, this would have been over weeks ago.
And how many other faces would be missing from this camp?
It's a war. There are no guarantees. Whatever. There's no sense rehashing the past. As soon as I get my hands on Ballastar, none of it will matter anyway.
Don't get too cocky. We haven't beaten him yet.
Believe me, I know. So let's be ready to give chase at any moment.
Right. I'll let everyone know.
So she's learned some new lessons too. About the harsh realities of war. People die. And again, she does seem to have a pretty harsh world outlook.
Hello.
Hello there.
Joanna, are you ready for this?
Yes. Give the command and I'll be there.
If we win here, the war's over.
Then the war will be over tomorrow.
Provided we can pull it off.
We will. Things are going to go your way this time. Ballastar's forces have nowhere left to retreat to. Even if he were to escape alone, we'd be on him in hours. The knife is at his throat this time, Eden. And you're the one holding it.
I'll keep that in mind.
There's more to this, though. Why would Ballastar pick that particular mountain? I mean, obviously it's nearby, but I believe there's more to it than that. I'm not going to talk to these two people yet, to Emil and Nicolau, his berserker, because I might be sent back to speak to them later. Especially as this talk to everyone thing seems to, it might literally go around everyone in camp, so yeah, let's be careful about that. I know I said I want to do everything and be very thorough, but for now, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm making a beeline for Salma, the rare goods merchant, and I'm seeing if Porter's got any new potions for us. So, while duties are leading me in these directions, hello there, my lady. Nice to see you again.
Welcome back.
I imagine we won't get sent to see the optional characters. Medium, large. Ooh, that's not ideal. Right. Well, let's grab all of these then. At least. And then I'll see what else is to come. Ah, Odious P remains our camp cook. Yes, urine has a fairly odious stench to it. Does it not? Lita and Giuseppe, her brother? Yeah. Well, his name took a long time to appear, didn't it? Anything new on the board? It's for Samurai, but no, I think we've seen all of these. Yeah, we've seen these ones last time round. Ah. Gabriel's there to see her, okay.
Anything catch your eye?
Well, let's see. Oh, I should give this to someone I care deeply about before heading into our final battle. Okay, game. Point taken, that's heavy enough. A map of the world. An aged grimoire, some beer. Okay, I mean pretty much all of it.
You're much too kind, dear.
Yes? I give you my deepest gratitude.
I'll let him continue browsing her wares and come back to see him a little bit later. Andrea's roaming far, this camp, unless she's in the training ground. I don't think I missed anything in the last camp that could have okay. Who's she here with? Her sister, of course. That's fairly decent.
Our supplies are in order, and the troops are ready to go. All they need now are your orders.
Thank you, Sarah. You've been working hard.
Please. Everyone else is putting their lives on the line. This is the least I can do.
Just focus on keeping yourself safe back here. We'll take care of things at the front.
Don't you let your guard down either.
No worries there. Just thinking about the fact that this might be over soon, it gets my blood pumping.
I feel sorry for the guys on the other side.
I don't.
The Sisters of Lynetta. I'll be counting on you two, until the very end.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's finish this.
Sarah still seems a little bit like a robot sometimes when it comes to her delivery. It's a sort of clipped and stilted feeling of syllables being kind of stuck together. Well, hey.
Yeah?
We just got a yellow conversation with her, so let's enjoy that. Probably long overdue.
Hi there.
So, have you made any progress making friends around here?
Maybe.
Well, I've tried with a few people, but small talk is annoying. I never know what to say. It's not like that with you. Well, you can be a little blunt, and that rock texture behind him is a bit low resolution at the moment, oddly. Not everyone's got my dashing confidence and gentlemanly patience.
No.
You know, the old me would have kicked your ass for a long time ago. But seriously, we're in a war here. Anyone in this camp could die any day. So just muscle through the awkwardness and get it over with. Life's too short. Have you been living with thoughts like that this whole time? Can you blame me? So, have you ever thought about me dying? In all fairness, given how hard she took a knock and went down a few times, yeah, absolutely. Eden's probably thought of everyone in this camp dying at some point or another.
Sure.
Of course I have. How did that make you feel? I That's a very loaded question. I suspect there's no good answer to this question. Come on, what kind of a question is that?
What's your problem?
Well, how the hell am I supposed to know? You're always so damn chipper. So, answer the question. Andrea, you're my favourite person to bother. So just do us a favour and stay alive. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Hey, Eden, get back here, you... Right.
Hello.
Not even a conversation.
I can't thank you enough.
Well, maybe you should, but that's not really the point. I kind of want to go looking for characters who aren't recruited. Right? Like this chap here. Oxford English Dictionary. Always perfect. Or as perfect can be. Right, so. Maybe there isn't a final battle. Maybe they'll off-screen it into final cutscenes. The confrontation on the mountain. Or, so Leonard's over here with Danilo. Hello. He was he one of the noblemen, or was he...
Hi there.
Aren't you Lady Katarina's attendant? Lady Katarina, who joined forces with Ballastar after Clara was headed over to sort her out. Or was, until Clara crushed her at the Battle of Linoy. And took you prisoner? Not necessarily. No, I volunteered to become the High Commander's advisor. Well, good that she's got someone helping her out. What happened to Johanna? What made you do that? I grew tired of giving advice only to have it fall on deaf ears. And I wished to serve the mightiest commander this continent has ever seen. You're a good judge of character. Many people would say that title goes to Ballastar. Many people were not at Linoy. Fair enough. Now, Francisco was over by the old command tent. So we might as well take a meander over there. Just go take a look at... Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's... I thought Marcel's old tent was all closed up, with the tent flaps closed, but no. That was not the case at all. Ah, Laura and Sullivan are here. I'm Laura, Emil's tactician. And Sullivan? What? What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy here? You had 3 dots over your head. They came down the mountain and surrendered what? Some of Ballastar's soldiers? Yeah, I could see that happening. Kind of tugging at the heartstrings here. Hello, what's this? It's shining very brightly. Robin, I've never believed in an afterlife. I still don't, but ever since you left, I find myself hoping for one. Strange thing, hope. First it drags you into trouble, makes you want for more and think you've got the power to change things. And when things are darkest, it's all that gets you through. Brings you back out, wins the day, makes you feel like it was worth it in the end. Unless you lose it along the way. Then maybe you lament you ever had it. Maybe you wish whoever jammed it into your heart to begin with had never crossed your path. We started this thing with so many good intentions. Courage, conviction, brotherhood. I feel like we've been dropping them one by one as we go. Little bundles toppling off the wagon. It feels like Eden's finally turned some kind of corner, but I can't tell if he's finally abandoned some last little piece of himself, or if this is him turning around to start picking the pieces back up. I wonder if things lost can ever be found again, and I wonder if I'll ever see you again. I don't know, but I hope. Robert. That was genuinely quite heartfelt and serious. This felt odd. Robert saying he doesn't believe in an afterlife. That doesn't quite feel like his style. But let's see if there are any other things we can find in camp that might be of a similar nature to give us some more insight in some of our other companions. Man, he really was like a father to Robin, wasn't he? Or a much older brother. More like a father or an uncle, really. Although I think Robin thought of him more as a brother. A big brother. Hello, there's another one on the floor just there. Huh.
Francisco, Robert, be ready to move at a moment's notice. Anything could happen out there.
I'm ready to go now. Just say the word, brother.
Likewise. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The troops are ready to go. We're not making any more mistakes.
Good.
Nobody's getting past me this time. For Leon and Robin, I'm gonna fight. Twice. No, 3 times as hard.
We'll make their sacrifices count.
Get some payback while we're at it.
That's right. This time, we're gonna end it.
It's definitely starting to feel pretty final. So what's this? Francisco, as you requested, I took a pass over this one to help clean up the spelling. It's very sad, but I think it's your best one yet. Marshall. Farewell, said the moon, to the red river where soldiers lie slumped, to the village where no kids play, to the hillside covered in burning stumps, to the ripped flag flying over ruins. Farewell, said the moon, to the laughter of old men, to the rolled eyes of friends, to the plans of young boys who should never have left home. Francisco of Luneta. That poor moon, it gets to see everything leave and depart. Now Leonard is back over this way, isn't he? Huh. Now I've already scoured around that area for people to speak to and interact with. I think now I might start giving this more attention. Attendant. We could hold an appointment ceremony. It would give Francisco a little recognition, help him feel a bit better about the battle to come. Do you have anything to say, or are you just... No, it's just a name on mouse over. Okay then. And I do have plenty of gifts to hand out, so I should be thinking about those too.
What is it?
Leonard, how are preparations go?
I've been ready for hours. I suggest you focus your time elsewhere.
Oh?
Never change.
This is the culmination of everything we've worked for. And when it's over, this damned war can finally come to an end.
Our last battle. Yeah, I'll make sure of it.
I know you will. And I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Leonard.
I still feel it strange that we haven't been able to speak to anyone about Gilbert. None of our friends seem to want to hear about him. About the man they miss. Francisco's boon drinking companion, Eden's reliable tactician. Albrecht's all the way back up there. In the tactical area, isn't he? Yeah. So why don't I take a little jog through here and check up on people who are in this area along the way.
I've been expecting you. My humblest gratitude.
I should also take a look at... Right, so Johanna is good to push. Possibly Sarah. Anyone else is lowered down as well. I might be able to max out one more person at a rush, and I think Clara deserves something. So we'll give her something. She's been a good, reliable ally. Albeit at great cost. Wait. There he is. An absent friend. Oh, there's literally no one else in here. Okay. Should probably check the stables. There probably aren't very many people there either. You know, if we are nearing the end of the journey, and I strongly suspect there won't be much left of it. Oh no, there's a couple of people here. Then I want to thank you all for coming along with me on this amazing journey. I'll probably have a bit of a chat at the end of it as well. Say, hey guys, thanks for watching and stuff, you know. Close.
Many
so
thanks.
we could work on that, right?
Hey!
Hi there.
Feeling nervous, Pavlo?
Sure.
Always, but in this case, I'm mostly just excited. This battle's gonna be one of those stories people tell at the bar for the rest of their life. Oh, don't get too worked up. This isn't a game, you know. Right, I hear you. It just feels good to be part of something bigger than myself, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I do. Now, Pavlo's supposed to be an old friend, so maybe we could just give him... Oh, he likes tools. He probably likes his food and drink a bit, other things. We should give that to someone we care deeply about. So, Dahlia and Vichurin, of course. Hey, nice to see Vichurin and Pavlo in the same area again.
Well, look who it is.
Yep, you got nothing to say.
Much obliged.
You have my attention.
That's reasonably close. And we know he likes helmet. That's rare as well. Military handbook. You'd think that would appeal to him, but it's for books category, so it might not. Alright. Let's head on. There it is. So easy to miss. I'll head on up the hill to the tactics and strategy area and go speak with Albrecht. I should check if Salma has any potions for sale. It's highly unlikely, but you never know. No conversation, not even a hello. Okay. Ah, this tent. So be it.
Welcome.
Albrecht, any dire last-minute warnings?
None. The lullaby was a brilliant idea. I'm told a few deserters have already surrendered themselves to our allies. They're hemorrhaging men and morale. There's no stopping it now. And we have the superior position. Not to mention total visibility. If any in their camp make a move, I wager we'll know it before the rest of their own side does.
Then there's nothing to do now but wait.
I don't imagine it will take long. We've cut their supply lines and neutralized the element of surprise. Striking first is the only hope Ballastar's got.
And when he does, we'll stop him in his tracks.
The next page of history begins here, my friend.
I'd call it a sortie, but he doesn't have any defensive positions. It's not like it's a siege. I mean, it basically is laying siege to a mountain. Is it about a new job? I hope you can cover my fee. It's all but over. You've done well, Eden. I'm glad you were on my side. On our side, rather. Yes, I'll bet you are. Incidentally, we have some outstanding invoices to discuss. I bet you do. Not to mention a discussion of roles and relationships in whatever comes next. Are you ever going to stop angling for your next payday? Certainly. The day I die of old age, surrounded by wine and women. Yeah, that's kind of the outlook Clara had originally at the start of the war. She seems to have mellowed a bit, or, yeah. Sir, no conversation at all. Emil's soldiers don't seem to... Hello, who's that? Oh, that is Marshall. Right. I was like, who's that standing there in that tent? That's not the suit of armor on display, is it? No, it's not. That's behind her.
Sir.
Anything? Nothing.
This'll go a long way.
Right. In that case, let's see how this goes.
Yes?
Ask about that letter. Did you learn whatever you needed to from that letter?
Uh-huh.
I did. Linda and I figured out it was written by an old friend of his. You're joking.
Nuh-uh.
No, it's a good thing you mentioned it to me. Leonard thought the guy was dead. He's going to go look him up after the war. Or go look for him after the war, even.
It's worth considering.
Gods, what a strange world. Leonard having a friend. No matter how bleak things get, hope just keeps popping up.
Yes?
Marshall, are you feeling alright? You seem tense.
Oh, don't mind me. Just fretting endlessly. I finished preparing my equipment, checked and rechecked my armor a dozen times, but still. They say a beast is at its most dangerous when cornered. The sheer unpredictability of it all. I can't help but worry.
I feel the same way. We just have to stay calm. Keep our heads. As long as we don't do anything stupid, this battle's ours. and then we're done.
Yes. Yes, you're right. To be honest, I think the notion that this could be over soon scares me more than anything.
Stay strong. More than anyone else, you and I have a duty to see this through. And no matter what else happens, we will.
Right.
Now, a lot of the characters here in Eden's Force are in danger of falling into the trap of achieving their great goal without having ever considered what comes next. They might lose their purpose, and that would be tragic for them. They've been so fixated on this one thing that they haven't really planned ahead too much as to what to do next.
Yes.
Speaking of which, let's just click a couple of buttons and see what happens. Oh, wait. I've heard there's a bug, so I'm just going to save this here. But I've heard there is a bug where giving this box to a character sometimes triggers the wrong characters or something, and that it's mostly been fixed, but it could still happen. And that it might not take effect now, but might take effect in the end game stuff after the final battle.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. I'll cherish it. Yep, nothing happened there.
You have my thanks.
So, we appear to be done in camp. Which means I should try to talk to everyone else. And do everything else. In case there's anything I've missed. And I'm not going to leave camp without doing the optional battle anyway. But what I might do is take a little break before the optional battle anyway. And when I come back I can check and see if there's anything I missed. Let's see though. Yep, I've talked to all of them. Haven't talked to half these people at all. Yeah, so basically in here, might as well see if the blacksmith and his assistant have anything to say. The blacksmith's assistant has never had anything to say for the entire game. I wonder if there was ever a plan for him to possibly be involved in some little side quest of some sort.
Yes?
Gabriel, ready to finish this? I've been ready for a long time now. Whatever enemies choose to remain on that mountain will face the wrath of history. Only if we win.
Great minds think
we
alike.
will. Feeling confident, Eden. You should too. What was that? Oh, brazier for burning coals. Got it. Also we got plenty of gifts to give. I did say we should give some to Clara. She's deserving of a little gratitude. And she's in the area where we could talk about tactics, which is one of her favourite things. You know what?
Aya! Thank you, thank you!
She's way down here, isn't she? Because I had to get her up one to recruit. Yeah. So Pavlo, Lita, Gabriel. Push Gabriel a bit. That wouldn't be a double reward as well. Stella, Maturin. Right.
Look who it is.
Well, well indeed. We know she likes these kind of items. I do have a save recently in case she somehow doesn't.
Thanks.
Here we go. Where did you find the time for this? Well, I just kind of walked up the hill and said hello and kind of mumbled something and shoved something in your hands. She's like, pardon? What? Working of Eden? You two are as thick as thieves. You must have an opinion. So, spill it. Is he a better boss than me? Oh, they're just talking behind my back, right?
Well,
Okay.
well. Look who it is.
Hi there.
So, did you read that strategy book you were
Yes.
after? Of course. I've already got it memorized. I suppose the rumours I heard about you were true. What rumours? But you put most of your earnings into weird, obscure books.
Huh.
Of course. Why do you think I'm so successful? You've made a lot of money, though. Especially with how high your rates were. And I invested it right back into myself. That's why I could charge such high rates. You're really something else.
I'm listening.
What drives you to do all that? I've told you before, I don't want to be a mercenary forever. The kind of places I grew up had one lesson to teach, and I learned it over and over. Without money and a plan, you might as well be dead. It's a rough childhood. You know this song as well as I do. People who have had money, and they're treated just the same by anyone who has more. Of course, once I did some growing up, I figured out the truth. What, that you wanted to be evil and greedy? Money's not the only kind of power. That's better.
All
And
right.
that's the story of how you became you.
Yes.
Yep. And it's why when the war started, I joined Isoro's sources with no hesitation. I think she might have learned that money isn't the only power after the death of Isoro. I saw a chance to move up in the world and I took it. Things may have gotten a little off track there for a while, but this time I won't miss my shot.
All right.
Then I'll have to do my best to make sure my High Commander keeps rising in the world. God, you're a strange one. What does that mean? We have all these things in common. Both orphans, both mercenaries, both fighting the same fight, but you're still so innocent. It drives me crazy.
Well...
I don't know whether to feel complimented or insulted. No wonder you're so fun to talk to. That was a compliment, by the way. Didn't sound like it coming from her. Alright. Well, we clearly still have things to do in camp, but I think I am going to end this one here and take a little bit of a break for the sake of my throat, which is feeling a little dry and almost slightly raspy. I am going to end this episode here, and then when we come back I'll spend some time going around camp, spending 90 leadership points. Yeah. Alright guys, well thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon in the next one. Bye bye for now.